Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Another video. This is day number 2, Lake Whitney down here in Texas for stop number 3 on the Bass Pro Tour. And man, we got everybody out here. We're just getting ready to blast off. We got overcast conditions. We really aren't conducive for doing any sight fishing, but I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna just try to pitch around. You know, if you watched the last video on day 1, we caught a lot of bass, but we had a tough forward-facing sonar period and was able to kind of materialize and kind of get some bites just pitching around. So that's what we're gonna have to do today. We don't need a whole lot of weight, but I've kind of struggled a little bit this year on day 2, so I really don't want to be that bubble boy. I don't want to stress out all you and my family. So let's see if we can get ahead and reel some in. It's not going to take a whole lot, but again, it's tough fishing. It's grindy out there, and I really want to make it to Waco. First 2 days, if I haven't told you guys, first 2 days of this event are on Lake Whitney, and the second 2 days, knockout round and championship day, are actually on Waco. So different body of water. And from the word on the street, the dock talk, there's some really big ones caught over there in practice. So I would really like to get over there. Haven't seen it yet, but let's do our job today, and that's catch at least 15 to 20 pounds. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. All right, guys, let's do it. First one on the general, baby. All right, come on, you can do this. You don't need scope. There's sometimes, guys, that you just have to.
2 pounds, 1 out. You
just have to freaking just figure it out without the box. Without the box. Pretty much what I've been on this general right here. 5-inch general. I actually caught one black the first day. I ran out of green pumpkin. But we went and got us some more. Throwing on a shaky head, dragging it around. Every once in a while, I think I come across a bed. All right, 1 down, 9 to go. I told myself I wanted to catch 10. If I could catch 10, got a shot. Come on, fish. Come on. It's really close again. It's a little bit fatter, I think.
£1, 10 ounces.
Yes, you did it. You did it, bass. Woo! At first, your first little brother scared me. That one scared me, dude. I hate 1.7s. 1.7s are not allowed in this gosh dang icon, boy. Ugh. Let's go. Needed that. 8 more. Want 10 bass today. Somehow, some way. You can do it, guy. I think you're gonna do it. I think you're gonna do it. Dang, it didn't lock. Got a little belly shirt on it. Yes.
1 pound, 10 ounces.
Yes. Yes. Whew. Can't even fish with a hat on, guys. She's blowing out here. It's so hard to feel what I'm doing. A lot of people are probably wondering why I'm throwing it on a bait caster. Bait caster, you can kind of drag it a little bit more like a jig. Put it on a bait caster, 15-pound line. This is 15-pound trilene, and you can just fire it out there and just sweep it just like you do a jig. Well, you guys know you drag a shaky head around in the springtime enough, and old Sally's gonna lay on it. Good one, unless he's got me hung up in something. Yes. Oh. Beep. Oh, beep. Oh, we got him in the boat. And he's a scoreable. He's not one of them double whammies like JT you say. He is a scoreable. Oh, I missed one right before that too. All right, this is good. Come on.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
Yes.
Scoreable bass.
Yes. Yes. Now we wait. 2 minutes. That's my first penalty this year. Oh man. All right, we're off to a good start there, guys. I decided. So I pulled up Windfinder. If you guys don't have Windfinder app, it's a windy app. It's a free app. I use it when I'm commercial fishing and running the charter business back at home. It's just got really, really good projections on wind. You kind of read it yourself. Pull it up. It's a good little app. And yeah, I looked at it, and it was supposed to really come up. The wind is really supposed to come up around 9:30. And that was going to be in the middle of the scope period if I decided to get ahead and do it first period. So I chose to hold off on it because it looks like it's going to drop out a little bit around 2 o'clock, so right before it lines out. So I'm probably going to save it to the third period, but if we keep on this pace, I may never even turn it on, because these fish are spawning. Even though, I mean, look how cool this is, guys. This is probably one of the cooler spots I've got. I mean, I wouldn't want to get too much closer just in case something breaks, but this is a cool little spot right here, isn't it? It's cool, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I mean, this is wild. These bluffs on how they're kind of undercut and they come all the way out. But they're actually, it's like a false bluff. There's some little, they kind of stair steps down and they're just spawning on this stuff, so.
I like it. It's a pretty lake.
Oh, it's a beautiful lake. How many pounds does 26th place have? What's that? No, I want to know the truth.
26th place is 32 pounds.
I didn't get a good hook in that one. Yes! I didn't get a good hook in that one either. Swimming at me. Yeah! Ah, come on! I got super hyper focused there for a second because I thought I felt a tick, so I didn't even hear what you said. Are we doing all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Almost locked.
£2, 3 ounces.
2-3. All right, guys, 2-3. We're doing a great job this period. We just need to keep it up. Just got to keep it up. I blind shook a minnow right there. Never had a bite, and then drug this shaky head through there and caught one. Another one. Oh, you're skinny. You're skinny, but you're gonna go. You're gonna go. Yes. Yes. Yes, Adrian. Hi guys, this is incredible. This is incredible. I know they're not big ones, guys, but they are important ones. Every bass in this format is important. And the guys that I heard that went over there and fished Waco, which is where our second lake, if you make it a knockout round, the championship round, it's at Waco. Guys that went over there, I mean, I heard 2 10-pounders caught in practice. DC caught like a 7.5. A couple other nice ones. So I would just like to get over there. So if we got a nickel and dime one with these little males in this tournament, tournament's not getting one here, but we'll be fishing over there blind if we make it. I might just fish all the way down this bluff. Screw it. My line's so frayed. Yes. Dude, look at that line, guys. Look at that line. Oh my gosh, that's why you use trilene, man. Oh, I couldn't swing them. Look at this thing. Gosh dang. Guys, like, I want to show you something, but I already know what's gonna happen as soon as I pull this. Look, watch. Crazy.
2 ounces.
Crazy. Crazy. 2-2. Well, because what happened was I cast in there. I don't know if you've seen it, but I cast in there and I'm bringing it along the side of that rock, and I had a small one pick it up and drop it. So I was like, huh. And I just sat there and I just kept on working it down that rock. And then I felt pink. And then I was like, all right, he's got it. But a small one actually ate it first. I'm just happy I was real patient and then set the hook on that little one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna catch one more there. All right, guys, we just wrapped up the first period. Sitting here on break and just kind of analyzing some stuff. And they're catching them a little bit better than I thought they were going to catch them. I really felt like, you know, the weights would kind of stall out, maybe even go down a little bit, but it seems like it's on track for actually being a little bit better than on day one. So, good start. We just need to probably catch 4 or 5 more bass. And we can possibly punch our ticket. Right now the whole house is doing pretty good. MDJ smashing. He's pretty close to leading this thing actually. And then DC had the best period of the morning, had 25 pounds, and Jacob caught some nice ones too, and he's inside the cut. So right now the whole house is inside the cut. Hopefully it stays there. 2 more periods coming at you. Holy moly, what the heck are you gonna do in this wind? I don't know how these guys are catching them so good, to be honest. Oh. That was probably the cut with that one fish. I had him in my hand. Well, that was the first bad thing that really happened today, you know? Of course, it was the biggest bite I had all day. Jeez. Yes. Way to get back. Lose a dang biggin, catch a 2.5. I mean, that was a 4-pounder.
£2, 9 ounces.
2.5, guys. I just lost a dang biggin. I'm sure you've seen it. Colin's gonna make a nice little edit for you guys back at home to watch. Gosh dang, that was a biggin I freaking lost. It was skinny, so it wasn't like it was a 5-pounder, but it was 4 something all day, you know. See how many fish were schooling there? A lot of fish right here. They were doing that when I blasted them yesterday. Come on, you can do it, guy. I think you're gonna do it. Yeah, you're gonna do it. It's gonna be like 1.9, 1.10.
£1, 8 ounces.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Take him off the scale real quick, big dog. You did it. You did it. What's that?
38 pounds.
Made it.
I was fixing to jump over that too. I didn't know if he was bringing it over here.
We made it. Made the cut.
£1, 13 ounces. Go back.
13, sweet. All right, we made the cut. Heck yeah, baby. We did our job. Did our job. How far out of the lead are we?
14 pounds, 10 ounces. Brought the total weight up to 56 pounds, 1 ounce.
Holy crap, I can't feel nothing. Choked at that time. I just don't understand, man. I lose one freaking bass today and it's a freaking good one.
£2, 0 ounces.
Gosh, bleeding all over. Gotta keep this in my hand, dude. See, you can't. When they get so dialed in on little baby shad, you cannot hardly catch them. Like, you got to go completely against the grain and do something completely different. And a lot of times you can generate bites.
11 ounces.
A lot of times you can generate bites. I mean, look how many casts I made with different things. A little baby trap, a fluke, a little top, or a swim bait. There's casts in there with a general bites it. That's crazy, man. I see that a lot.
Still holding at 49 pounds, 7 ounces. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Solid day, man. Fun morning anyway. Oh man, we're out here in the boat doing some rigging, and the reason why we're doing some rigging is because we did our job today. I think we went out in like 15th place. The whole goal is top 25, and you know, we did just that. We had 2 really fun periods, and then you probably didn't see a whole lot of footage from the 3rd period because we locked a full cast koiki and a glide bait in our hands, and had some followers, but that's about it. Fished for about a little over 2.5 hours doing that, trying to catch a heavy hitter's bass. Because right now I only got a 311, and you're probably going to see I had about a 4.5 pounder in my hand. And unfortunately that one came off. But we are going to Lake Waco, and apparently there's some really big ones. DC said there's gonna be 2 10s caught on day one of our tournament. Well, I guess it would be day 3 of our tournament. So really good start to the year though. Had one close call at Gunnersville. Yeah, made a check at the last one, and here we are, made another cut. So whole house did it, 4 for 4. So I think we're gonna go celebrate a little bit. We might go to Topgolf. But in the meantime, we got a few more rods to rig up, and we're going to do just that. But I appreciate all you guys for following. It's been a fun tournament so far. Hopefully it's funner, because I really think somebody's going to catch some big ones tomorrow. So hopefully it's us. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you at the next one.